Hi, Newfield artist, Mrs. Keefe here. As you can see, I'm outside. It's a beautiful day. I'm also out here in honor of Earth Day, which is April 22nd. We can really think of Earth Day, though, as being every day. There are many ways we can be kind to the earth, reducing, reusing, and recycling things. And we can also show our appreciation by using things that we find in nature to create art. And I'm really excited to show you how you can do that. So I'm going to take you for a little walk around my house, and I'll show you what you can do. Okay, so I have my sunglasses on. I'm ready to go for my walk. I also have a little bag here just to gather some supplies. It's a cool Earth Day bag, actually. So you can have a little basket, a box, anything you want. You could just gather some things in your arms, and I'm going to take this on my walk. So we're going to be inspired by an artist named Andy Goldsworthy, and he lives in Scotland, and he's a sculptor who uses things he finds in nature to create his artwork. So here we go. I'm going to see if this will work. Okay, so he found things like twigs, sticks, pine cones, flowers, stones, things like that. Here, I'm going to just pull this. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a nice variety of different items that I'm going to find. So let me take a look and see what I have here. So it's a nice stick, so I could always break this when I get back inside, but just so everything's going to fit nicely. That guy, maybe I'll take that one. Oh, there's another stick. And a few more. Maybe I'll take some leaves. I'm collecting some of these. Look interesting. Wow, check that out. See, there's a couple more that look kind of like that, so we'll throw those in there. I see over here some dandelions. And then I have over here some pine cones. I'm going to just throw all these different materials in my bag. Whoa, that's pretty neat. You see that? Here. And it doesn't really matter. It's just anything that is sparking my interest, I'm just throwing in the bag. And I'm gonna check out what I have when I get inside. But right now, I'm just throwing some things in. Oh, these are awesome. Just gonna put these in. Oh, and there's more of these. Okay. Some little branches and other twigs. I see, oh, look at all this hay. Maybe I can do something with that. Maybe I'll just take a few pieces. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I'll take a few leaves and other things. Maybe I'll go over here. There's a few more dandelions. Okay, let's walk over. Okay. I'm gonna see. Alright, maybe I'll pick up a few little stones. These are kind of like little pebbles. I might throw some of those in. And other rocks you might find that are a little bit bigger. Little different sizes and shapes is what you want to find. So these are other pine cones, but they look a little bit different than the other ones. So they're actually, we ran them over with our cars. Pick that one up. Oh, look at these little flowers. I'm gonna take some of those. They're just wild, it's okay. Take a couple. Okay, and then over here, I'm going to take a few more of those dandelions. And then I noticed these before too. So now I have like 3 different looking pine cones. These are really small, so I'm going to take some of those too. Alright, and that's about it for the materials, so I'll show you what I'm going to do with it when I get inside. Okay, so here are my materials that I just took out of my bag that I gathered from around my house, and what I'm going to do now is separate them into little piles of materials that are alike so that I know what I have to work with. Okay, so here you're going to notice that I have made up some piles with like materials, and the wind is a little bit against me right now. So I don't want everything to blow away, so I think I might move to a different spot and I will show you how to assemble. Okay, so I moved inside just because the wind was a little crazy, and this really should be done outside, but if you are able to find a good spot inside, kind of bring in some dirt inside. I put cardboard down, but maybe you can put down newspaper or anything else that you have to just kind of keep everything in place. What we're going to be creating is a mandala, and that word means a circle, and what it is, it can symbolize or stand. A mandala can stand for or symbolize something that's important to you. The main thing about them is that they show radial symmetry. And for example, we see that radial symmetry in a lot of flowers like this one, where we have a clear center point and then we have sections that radiate around it in a similar way. And another example of that would be an orange. If you cut an orange in half and then look at the design, you have the center point and then you have the sections of the orange that go around. So the way that we're going to start our nature mandala is to start with a center point. And I'm going to choose a rock, I think, for my center point. No. This is my cat, Ollie, and he doesn't have very good manners, and he keeps jumping up on the table when I'm trying to create my nature mandala. So I'm going to have to put him in the other room while I do this. Okay, so what I have started to do is create little sections with these sticks that go around, again radiating from my center point, which is this rock. And then I'm just going and filling in with some of my other natural materials, like I have these pine cones that I'm arranging around the perimeter of those twigs, kind of. And then what I'm going to start doing is filling in the sections. And every time I'm doing that, I'm keeping in mind I want this to be this kind of the same looking in each section that I'm creating. And I might even make my way out a little bit farther. So I'm going to keep going with it. So I'm just putting the last few finishing touches on my mandala. I'm using a few of these rocks to put around the edges. And I have a finished product here, and I'm going to take a picture of it and then I'm going to clean it all up. And really this should be done outside, so there's really no cleanup for you to do. And of course you don't have to use any glue because it really should just be done outside. So I hope you enjoy doing this. It was really a lot of fun for me to do. And be sure to take pictures of your mandalas and post them on the stream. See you later.